The war did not begin with fire. It did not begin with thunder. It began with love. Before swords clashed in heaven, before angels fell like burning stars, before the name Satan became feared, there was jealousy. Lucifer did not fall because he hated God at first. He fell because he could not understand God's love for something that looked so insignificant. He had walked in glory. He had existed before time was measured. He was clothed in brilliance, adorned with wisdom, moving freely in the presence of God. Angels admired him. Authority followed him. Nothing in heaven questioned his worth. Then God did something no one expected. He reached down not into fire, not into light, but into dust. Lucifer watched as God shaped a creature with his hands. Not spirit like the angels. Not eternal, fragile, breakable, mortal. And for the first time in eternity, Lucifer saw God slow down. God did not speak humanity into existence. He formed them. And when God breathed into that dust, heaven went silent. That breath was not power. It was intimacy. It was God sharing something of himself. Not with angels, but with humans. Lucifer expected humanity to kneel before angels, to be managed, to be corrected, to be small. But instead, God crowned them with authority, dominion over the earth, stewardship of creation. A role angels had never been offered. And then came the moment that changed everything. God loved them, not from a distance, not conditionally. God walked with them, spoke with them, gave them a place to belong. When they looked at God, they did not tremble, they trusted. Lucifer had served God out of duty. Humans were loved out of relationship, and that distinction burned. When humanity failed, Lucifer expected destruction. He had seen judgment before. He knew how God dealt with rebellion. But God did not destroy them. God pursued them. Lucifer watched mercy unfold where he had received none. Watched God cover human shame instead of exposing it. Watched God promise redemption instead of exile. In that moment, humanity became more than a creation. They became a mirror reflecting everything Lucifer wanted but could never reclaim. Sonship, forgiveness, grace. So Satan did not attack humanity with violence. He attacked them with ideas, with whispers, with doubt. He introduced the same thought that had poisoned his own heart. What if God is holding something back? Because if Satan could convince humanity that God's love was a lie, then their fall would justify his own. Generation after generation, Satan watched humans fail and watched God refuse to abandon them. Prophets were sent. Covenants were made. Sacrifice followed sacrifice, each one pointing to restoration. And Satan realized something terrifying. Human weakness did not repel God. It drew him closer. Every time humans cried out, heaven responded. Every time they repented, mercy followed. Satan saw people rise from ashes he thought would bury them. This is why Satan hates humanity's prayers, why he despises worship sung from broken hearts, why he fears repentance more than rebellion. Because repentance invites God into places Satan thought he owned. You were never an accident in this war. You were the reason it escalated. Satan does not hate you because you are powerful. He hates you because you are wanted, because heaven rejoices over you, because God's attention follows you even in your lowest moments. Every human life carries the echo of God's breath, and Satan has been trying to silence that echo ever since. That is why he doesn't just tempt humanity. He accuses them. He whispers that they are unworthy, unclean, forgotten. Because if he can convince humans to reject God themselves, he doesn't have to fight. But here is the truth. Satan cannot escape. God did not give up on humanity when they fell. He stepped into their world. And the moment God did that, Satan's first enemy became his greatest defeat. Because as long as humans are loved by God, the war is already lost. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, Please consider subscribing for more content like this. Stay blessed.